We're here with one of the reasons why MUSE exists. Russell Simmons. Hey, how's it going?
Good. How you feel?
Really good, man.
Thanks
Nice
for coming
to meet you. Who was one of your muses growing up? It started when you first started developing your business and your brand.
Oh, I'm inspired by so many people. It changes by the day. People always ask your favorite. And a lot of times I'm able to say the favorite's the one in front of me. I learned from a lot of people. I was inspired by people, obvious people like Quincy Jones, and then the music artists that inspired me early. Some of the guys who I was inspired by that were younger, as I got older, they became more leaders to me because they were young and they had creative vision that made me feel better about myself, made me work harder. So a guy like Puffy, who was a kid who I was inspired by his drive, one day I'm inspired by his success and the way that he handles his business. So I've seen a lot. I've been around a long time, and I just keep trying to look up. And I look up sometimes. I see young people like Spoken Reasons. Some of the people that really deserve a break in Hollywood haven't gotten it.
Well, for a kid who grew up in East Los Angeles and seeing what you've done, you've been an inspiration for a lot of people out here as well. With Def Comedy Jam and now bringing a comedy club here to Hollywood, what was the whole reason behind it? Why did you want to bring it back?
I was saying that there was a moment when Hollywood stood by the stage at Def Comedy Jam and they gave Martin and Jamie and Cedric and Bernie and Chris Tucker and Steve Harvey, and they gave Dave Chappelle, and they gave all these guys, Bill Bellamy, they gave them a chance. And they haven't given anybody a chance. So we want to try to broaden their vision, and see what's out here. And we don't want people to go through whole generations without getting any new black comedians out. And I think that's what happened. A whole generation of comedians never got a shot. They can play, senior guys now, but they never got to play the young star that they deserve to play. So a guy like Spoken Reasons is an example of what the future could bring, because the internet allows that, and because this comedy club, for instance, I really want to have a lot of agents and producers and directors come and pick the talent and give them a shot.
That's very cool, because we really don't see that a lot in this industry.
I know.
I do a lot of red carpets
too. They don't understand diversity is money, so
exactly.
we're going to try to push the agenda.
That's true. Hey,
Thank you.
We're here with Bizzy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony. How's everything going tonight?
Everything's going good, enjoying the festivities of the evening.
Yeah, cool. So what do you think about this? We got this Inside Jokes Comedy Club opening up at the Chinese Theater. What do you think of this whole thing tonight?
It's always good to be a part of the IT crowd, and that's what this is. This is the IT crowd. This is what's going on in 2013, 2014. So it's a magical event, with Russ behind it and so many different other people, BT, Chris, and everyone else. It's just a beautiful thing.
Nice. So are we going to see any more Bone Thugs and Harmony coming out soon?
Oh, yeah, definitely. We're just having a lot of fun now after 20 years. We're starting to reap some of the fruits of our labor with a lot of kudos and things like that from BET and different people. So we're invited to a lot of places just to show appreciation. So we're trying to give it back. So we'll definitely complement all the publicity with something fly and fresh for them to hear.
Nice. Hey, thank you very much for stopping with us. Have a good time tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Here with MUSE. We're here with Fredo Star. How's everything going today?
I'm blessed, man. Every day above ground is a blessing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Exactly. So what have you been working on lately, huh?
Right now I'm working on my solo album.
Nice.
A couple of solo albums. The first solo album is called Made in the Streets. It's a classic 90s feel, you know what I'm saying? Working with a producer called Audible Doctor. And Firestar 2 will be coming out 2014. Check that out too, you know what I'm saying? So
Nice. We're waiting for that one.
Definitely.
So what do you feel like Russell Simmons does it again? Def Comedy Jam. Now he brought a comedy club to Hollywood.
Russell always had he's always a visionary. He was always the first to do things. And bringing it back, he was the originator of the Chris Rocks and the Chris Tuckers and all of these guys. He was there when these guys were young, so he always was catering to the the hip hop crowd and also to the comedians. So I think it's great that Hollywood gets to see it.
Exactly. And I feel about Russell's been such an inspirational for us, especially since I grew up in East LA, and Russell was such a big influence there too. And what do you think about that, with coming back into LA?
Well, I think New York and California, we have so many similarities that LA is our biggest market. We came out here, we shot our video Slam. We had to shoot our biggest single. We shot half of the video.
It's the biggest state too.
So I think we just recognize what's real. And in California, peace to the Dodgers. They did work today. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah, man, we're loving it. We're loving it.
Cool, man. Well, thank you very much for stopping with MUSE. Thank you. Have a good night with Spoken Reasons. How everything going today?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Oh, doing good, man. So what do you think about Russell Simmons bringing comedy to Hollywood?
can't help but respect it. It's Russell Simmons coming to Hollywood, bringing a whole new platform to life just for the whole new generation, you know. And he has me being the face of ADD, just to spread the message around and just be that new guy. So, you know, I'm completely honored about the whole thing. You know, back in the day, you had Def Comedy Jam. Now you have ADD Comedy Night, and it's spreading all over the world, all over the internet. It's all Def Digital, and we're here.
Yeah, cool, man. So tell us a little bit about your start, man, because everybody, it's like the internet is really helping a lot of people get found.
Yeah. Well, you know, I started on YouTube, and my content started growing. I was consistent more than anything, and that's what it's all about, just being consistent. And I got the movie with the Heat, Sandra Bullock, and Melissa McCarthy, Paul P., the director. I moved myself out here within a year later, and everything started popping off. So the internet is just something that everyone should jump on now. It's a new wave of entertainment, and if you're not on it, then you're completely asleep.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's what I believe.
So who are you looking forward to tonight?
You know, I'm looking at my man Tony Rock. You know, I grew up on Chris Rock. You know, everybody hates Chris, and I love his character on there. So I'm a big fan of Lil Rel, Dion Cole. That's my man. I love him to death, man. So yeah, I'm here, man. But most of all, you know, we're here. It's a new wave. It's all Def Digital.
Yeah. Hey, thank you very much for stopping
all right,
with
man,
us.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
We're here with filmmaker Sheldon. How's it going?
Hey, I'm good. What's going on?
Yeah, doing good. So, what are you working on right now?
I just sold a project to ABC, a 12-hour miniseries called A Slave in the White House. And it's based on the true story of Paul Jennings, who grew up in the White House from age 10 to 66 as a manservant to President James Madison. And while he was growing up in the White House as a slave, he actually became what was called a subversive in the White House, which was one of the leaders of the anti-slave movement 20 years before the Underground Railroad.
Very cool. Sounds like a good story.
Yeah.
It's going to be something. Is it going to be another Roots for ABC? Because that's what it sounds like. It could be another Roots.
You know, God willing, if me and Justin Wilson, my writing partner, do our job with Deborah Maria from 1-2 Punch, it'll be continuing that lineage.
Because I think that's something that's missing nowadays, too. You don't really see that long miniseries anymore.
No, but I think they're coming back, though, on television. You know, Hatfields and McCoys and John Adams, stuff like that. Yeah.
So what do you think about Russell Simmons Comedy Club here in Hollywood now?
Oh, man, I mean, it's... Honestly, I mean, I'm a kid who grew up watching Def Jam, and so I'm so happy and excited for him. You know, and ADD is some funny stuff, so this is a great thing, you know?
Nice.
Yeah.
So who are you looking forward to seeing tonight?
You know, I hope I see some of the old faces to pop up, you know, but more than anything, you know, I'd love to see Russell, you know, as he used to do, thanks for coming out, God bless, good night, you know. I actually did my impersonation for him. He kind of giggled, so, you know.
Cool, man. So have a good time tonight.
Thank you, sir.
We'll be looking forward to that miniseries.
Yes, sir.
This is I mean, hope everybody's ready to laugh right now. It's gonna be a great show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, Russell Simmons, I mean, pretty much Def Comedy Jam was the shit in the early days.
I mean,
now to have the club
he owned
here,
it.
Yeah.
I've been having a club here, and I'm missing like tonight's gonna be unbelievable. See everybody celebrating from around the country. Everybody just coming in to enjoy comedy and ADD. Man, this is you can't beat this.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
On the black carpet.
There you go.
You know what I mean? We out.
Hey, man, what are you working on now?
Right now, I'm working, man. Something I can't talk about, but I'm still traveling on tour right now.
Can't even get a little
I can't.
A little tip.
It's gonna be on TV. It's gonna be on TV. Working on. Got a movie project right now. Working on that.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So I mean, like it's you'll hopefully, you know, maybe 6-8 months. It'll be down the pipeline. You'll see it.
Cool.
And then hopefully Green Room season 2.
Nice.
ADD Green Room season 2. So that's like the main thing.
Cool.
That's all we hear. I'm missing my boys though. Sidney Castillo, James Davis. Where y'all at? They working. They grinding right now. That's what it's.
You got to work.
You got to grind it out.
You got to work. Nobody gives us anything for free.
No, right. Right. So, like I'm about to leave right now. I got stuff to do.
Sure. Exactly.
I got work to do.
Exactly.
I got to answer more questions next time.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Damn right.
Damn right.
Sure. Hey, thank you very much for stopping
man.
with us,
Appreciate
man.
it.
You're here with your boy Cisco Reyes, man.
So what is it like coming down? You got a comedy club now in Hollywood. Russell Simmons puts it together. I mean, what do you feel about tonight?
Man, it's a good night. You know, it's about time Russell brought it back. You know, because he brought us some of our most favorite, you know, comedians in the past, and so it's good that we have a place to go now. Come down here, get some good laughs from some quality comics.
I'm looking forward to tonight. I hope you are too. It should be. The crowd looks pretty good.
Yeah,
they look ready.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Well, thank you very much for stopping with us.
All right, brother.
Have a good night.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we're here with one of the newest comedians, and the lights just went out. I don't know what. I mean, what's going on with you?
I am too dark skinned for this, us not to have light for this interview.
Okay, since this just happened, yes, since this just happened, we'll still keep shooting.
That's funny.
What's the funniest in any comedy club in Hollywood that this ever freaking happened?
I don't know. Well, you know, I'm not really a Hollywood comic.
Yeah.
You know, I'm from Chicago, so I still live. So this was just kind of weird, though. You know, to get a comedy club, just interview history. I mean, not like that. I want to keep telling how dark skinned I am, but like I have to put flash on during the day and everything. I'm pretty chocolate.
Like they always have to turn it off for us. You know? If it was somebody else, they want to go off. But no, for us, they got to turn it off. Nah, but what are you working on right now, man?
Well, you know, working with All Def Digital. I have 2 sketches coming out. We just finished filming the second one here in LA. The first one I shot in Chicago, where I got a chance to put a bunch of Chicago comedians, where Hollywood's gonna get a chance to know who they are. So I'm excited for what Russell Simmons is doing. He's doing something that's creating a lane for some of us to be very creative and not having all these little notes and all this extra stuff put on us that networks do to us. And so big ups to YouTube, big ups to Russell Simmons, J. Kim. All Def Digital is where it's at.
Yeah. Cool, man. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good time inside, man.
I appreciate that.
Thank
bro.
you, man.